Yeah, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are here today for some more Driver Career Mode Season 2, Episode 23. We are here in Monza in front of the Tifosi crowd. If you guys did not watch the last video, be sure to check that out. Link up top. We were in the Netherlands. We managed to get pole position, and we managed to get our first win in this Driver Career Mode. It took like a season and a half, which isn't too bad. But yeah, we got our first win. Now we're trying to go for back-to-back wins. I mean, we might as well in front of the Tifosi fans. It's going to be a little bit difficult because Red Bull, in terms of R&D, they got a much faster power unit than us, so they're going to be a lot faster down the straight. It's going to be a little bit challenging, but we're going to see what we could do here. Try to secure pole, obviously. And if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to drop a like on the video and be sure to subscribe to the channel for more F1 content. We got the Driver Career Mode series, and then we got the My Team Career Mode series. So if you guys like the longer, regular kind of style content, go check out the My Team stuff. But yeah, we're on the first flying lap. We got a bit of a tow from Yuki Tsunoda, and I don't know what it is, but personally, I prefer to not have a car in front of me. Even at Monza, where the straights, you do gain a lot of time, I just find that in the corners, I end up losing a lot of time when I'm following a car. But we crossed the line after the first flying lap. It's a 119.1. It's good enough for P2. But once everyone puts up their flying laps, we are down into P6. So we got one more lap here to try and move up the grid, try and get a pole position in front of the Tifosi fans. We come out of the pit lane last, so that I don't have to follow any cars. Yeah, it's going to help me down the straights, but like I said earlier, I lose a lot more time in the corners when I'm following a car. And as you can see through turn 2, we're already about half a tenth up. In terms of the driver's standings, we're trying to catch up to Lando Norris, Max Verstappen, and Sergio Perez, who are all ahead of us in the standings right now. I believe we're 38 points behind Max Verstappen, so with 3 or 4 races left, including this one, we still have a lot of chances to catch up. Even Charles Leclerc, who's not having the greatest season either, he's 10 points behind me right now, and he hasn't been having the greatest races, but with the 4 races left, he definitely has an opportunity to try and make up for that, and he still can pass me in these driver standings. Through Ascari, we lose a little bit of time on the entry, but through the exit, we gain nearly like 2 tenths. So if we had a better entry there, probably would have been up closer to 4 to 5 tenths. And going into the Parabolica, which I struggled on the first flying lap, we gained like almost 2, I think over 2 tenths. It was about 2.5-ish, and we're going to cross the line with a 118.7, and that is going to be good enough for back-to-back pole positions here in Monza. Charles Leclerc is going to be starting in P3 behind Sergio Perez, so it's a Ferrari-Red Bull battle for this one as we try to cut into Red Bull's lead in the Constructors' Championship. But let's get into this race, guys. Let's see what we could do and enjoy the race. Alright, so we are here for the Italian Grand Prix. It is the team's home race, freaking Monza. And we got another pole position. That is back-to-back pole positions for us. So that is fantastic news. And on top of that, we got Charles Leclerc in P3. So we got a little Ferrari versus Red Bull, or Ferrari versus Ford, I should say, in this one. Verstappen is outdone by his teammate Sergio Perez. He's in P2. Lewis Hamilton in P5. And then I think George Russell is right behind him in P6. You guys can see up there on the grid cam. But we're getting these tires up to temperature here. We're looking to go for back-to-back wins here. Last time I was on this track was in the My Team series, and we also won that race. So Monza, it's one of the easier tracks on the calendar, I would say, relatively speaking. So let's hope we can do well here. We need a good start. Obviously, it's pretty long straight going into turn 1. And we need to claim positioning there more than anything in order to just get out of there alive. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a safety car going into turn 1. We will see how hungry the AI are at the start of this race here. We're trying to go for Ferrari's first win here since 2019, when Charles Leclerc took the top step of the podium in front of the Tifosi fans. Let's get on the grid here. Let's see if we can get P1 here in Monza. Alright, here we go. For the Italian Grand Prix. Trying to get the win here. We got 5 red lights. This race is underway here. Yes, if you get a good start, it looks like Charles Leclerc gets the overtake done on Sergio Perez. But I think Perez takes that back. As we head into turn 1 here, please no contact. Yeah, so Leclerc gets past him for a little bit, and he falls behind Carlos Sainz. No! Come on, Charles. We need both of us pulling our weight in this one, especially in Monza. Oh, Verstappen overtakes Leclerc too, man. He's down in P5 now. We're going to try and run away with it here. I'm confident we can get a gap. We got a yellow flag on this opening lap. No safety car, it seems like. Seems like the incident has been cleared. Probably just a little bit of a traffic bunch. We got to get ahead of this group as quickly as possible before the DRS comes on. Granny Joe is out of the session. We're going to put up on the screen what happened there. I'm assuming it was a collision. I don't think he DNF'd. There was a big bunch up there for sure. As Sergio Perez is on our rear now. 2/10. He's gaining ground through the final turn here. Through the Parabolica. Yeah, DRS is going to play a very important key in this race. He's going to overtake us going to turn 1. Oh, he gets a jump on us here. Put up the fastest lap, but it's only the first lap. Going to be racing Sergio Perez into turn 1, using that battery. We don't want him to claim that outside lane. You definitely want to be on the outside. How do you get to turn 1? Oh my goodness, that's my bad. Oh man, Sergio Perez gets the move done. We're trailing him now. Carlos Sainz, the man we replaced, is directly behind us in the Alpine. Charles Leclerc moves up past Max Verstappen. We're heading on to lap 4 here. We're going to have DRS on Sergio Perez here. I think we could possibly get the move done. I think it's to turn 1. Yeah, we can get it done here. Question is, how do I want to play this? We might have to play some DRS games with them. Okay, no, we're not going to get it done here, actually. We're not fast enough to get him into turn 1. But we are right on his gearbox now. A little snap of oversteer. Through turns 2. I think we're going to be pitting this lap as well. We couldn't get him on the last turn 1. Put up a purple sector 2, but let's see if we can get him here. Gonna power right out of this final corner. Oh, we kind of had to back off there, but we're going to have DRS. We're going to get the overtake done before we even get there. But we're boxing this lap. And Sergio Perez is right behind us. Going to take it nice and easy through the first turn. There'll be a lot of defense in this race.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
We're boxing this lap, right? I'm pretty sure we're boxing this lap. Oh, we got a safety car. Okay, yeah, we're definitely boxing now. Slow down, slow down.
Okay, watch your pace. We've informed the safety car is out. There appears to have been an issue with multiple stock vehicles on the track.
Multiple stop vehicles. Well, perfect timing. Everyone's going in the pit now for sure. So no need to worry about an undercut or anything like that. Charles caught on the bad end of a double stack here. Okay. I think we got out in time. I think so. I don't see Sergio Perez. Where is he? Did he have an issue? Perez is in P4, it looks like. Not P3. Okay, so he made it out. But Sainz might have beat him. Sainz might have beat him. Yeah, he beat him. Out of the pit lane. So Sainz takes P2. Hopefully this will help us gain a little bit of a gap on the lead here. I'm hoping that Perez will start fighting Sainz, you know. They fight, they lose time, all that stuff. As we're following this Aston Martin before this race resumes. Charles Leclerc not even in the top 5 right now. That double stack screwed him. Very unfortunate. He had to pit. Otherwise, he would have been screwed even more. Pitting after the restart. Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate behind is 4.9 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're sitting in 7th.
So he's in P7 right now.
I think he definitely can get past Schumacher, and I'm not sure who's in between them right now. I'm trying to see on the mini-map there. Probably one of the Mercedes would be my best guess. It does look like one of the Mercedes, actually. But the safety car is in this lap, and I hate being at the front of a restart. Because I don't know why the game, like... See, right now I got my foot down all the way on the throttle. But it's not registering, because I think it's waiting for the safety car to get in. So I don't know when it's back up to full power, and it kind of screws up the restart here. But we're getting ready to restart. Alright, whatever. We're going. We're going to put the battery on. It looks like we get the jump on Sainz, actually. Which is great news. I want Perez to catch up and start fighting. I see Norris and Schumacher back there as well. So we got 3 laps left to go here in this race. And Carlos Sainz just got his first opportunity with DRS, so we're definitely going to have to start defending here. I'm assuming he's going to give us a good run down the main straight. So we're going to be sitting ducks. I'm hoping Perez can start applying the pressure to him. Get us off our scent for 3 laps, and we can take this P1 in front of the home crowd. Oh, actually, we got a little bit of a gap through the Parabolica on the Carlos Sainz. So we're still in P1. And I think Leclerc is still in P6. I don't see him on the minimap, actually. Teammate status.
Gap to your teammate behind is 7.7 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 9th place.
He dropped down to 9?
1:21.
Bro, what happened to him? Oh, come on, Leclerc, man. You started in P3, man. So Leclerc's down in P9, which is not good for the constructors, especially that he started in P3. Maybe he got into an incident or something. It's my best guess. If he just fell down there due to his own doing, oh god, then I'm gonna be kind of upset, man. Because if we want to win the constructors, we need to start winning like right now. We're running out of time. And the hope of getting a Constructors' Championship is almost out of our heads as Carlos Sainz coming up the left side here. Had a little bit of a shaky exit through the little S section there. And we're going to be wheel to wheel with Carlos Sainz through the Parabolica. We got a little bit in front of him, but he's going to have DRS here all the way down this long-ass straight. Yeah, he's going to get past us, man. Latifi's out of the session. A safety car would save our ass right now, but I don't think there's going to be a safety car this late into the race as Carlos Sainz trying to make a move through turn 1s and 2. But we still come out in front, and he compromised his line a little bit, drops down to 7/10, a little more 6.5, but we're just rounding numbers here.
Caution.
Someone's off the track. Who's that? Oh, that's Latifi out of the session. So it looks like he had an engine DNF. One of the AlphaTaurs is way back there. I'm assuming he had some wing damage or something. Went to the pits. Not sure if that's Sonoda or Gasly. But we're heading on to the last lap here with a half a second lead over Carlos Sainz. We just got to hold him off for one more lap, but it's looking pretty good right now. Ooh, a little deep into turn 1. That's going to hurt us on the exit. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. He's right there. Oh, no. If I blow this on the last lap, I'm going to be so sad. We cannot let him get past us here. Oh, yes! Yes! What happened there? It looks like they started bumping wheels with each other. I didn't do anything. I did not feel any contact whatsoever. But it looks like we're going to get P1 here. Oh my god! But look at the Tifosi all on their feet to see the red car cross the line in first place on their home turf. It's gonna be a P1. That's 2 P1s in a row. We're making our way up in this Drivers' Championship now. I think we got the fastest lap on top of that. Let's go. Impressing the home crowd. Robert Schwartzman with the Driver of the Day. If they had an opposite reward, like worst driver of the day, I think Charles Leclerc would have gotten it because I think he finished P9. I'm hoping he at least secured the 2 points from P9 or even moved up a little bit. But there it is, taking the top step of the podium in front of the Tifosi crowd. I mean, they couldn't ask for much more. I mean, they could have asked for a Ferrari 1-2, but Charles Leclerc had to finish in P8. He did manage to move up 1 spot from the last time I checked when he was in P9, so he got 4 points for the team. And we got Carlos Sainz and Sergio Perez to round off the podium. But very unfortunate for Charles Leclerc. I mean, in terms of the constructors, we missed out on like 9 or more potential points if he stayed where he started and finished the race like that. But in terms of the Drivers' Championship, we are tied with Sergio Perez. I didn't think we were that close, but I guess after 2 race wins, it's going to shoot us up the standings quite a bit. So we're tied in P2, and we're only 22 points behind Max Verstappen. So another race win would do us a lot of good. Obviously, we need Verstappen to kind of slow down a bit, but he has in this one, finishing only in P5. He actually lost a spot starting in P4. So the Drivers' Championship now, with 3 races left, it's pretty realistic. The start of the season was not going too well, but we have a chance here to overtake Verstappen. But in between the 3 leaders here, we're all tied in race wins. Verstappen winning in Spain and Austria, Sergio Perez winning in Australia and Baku, and then myself winning the previous 2 in Monza and the Netherlands. So it's going to be pretty tight in these last 3 races. And I will say as well, I'm pretty good at Japan. I'm pretty confident that I can win there. And then USA, I'm pretty decent at that track, but I haven't raced it in a while. I just got to get used to it. And Abu Dhabi, I'm not too bad at either. I can definitely hold my own there. So we'll see what happens here in the final 3 races. All of a sudden, we're kind of back in the running for the Drivers' Championship. It wasn't looking too good until last race, really. On top of that too, we got 3 races left, and there has been no call for regulation changes. So we might be going into next season with the same cars, which is pretty good news, actually. That is going to be the end of this one, guys. As always, if you watched up to this point, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. I love making these videos. I mean, the view count isn't the greatest. I'd like to be higher, but I'm still going to keep doing it because I enjoy doing this. But we got Japan up next, and then we got the USA, and then we got the finale in Abu Dhabi. So it's been like a month and a half, and I've kind of just plowed through this season. But we'll see if we can claim the Drivers' Championship in these next few races. We're going to be racing Verstappen and Perez quite a bit, so we're going to be keeping an eye on them as the weekends progress. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys, and I will catch you in Japan. Have a great day, guys.